RIOA-ADA, July 9. Adrian Mutu, the former Juventus, Chelsea, and Romanian national team player, recently commented that Cristiano Ronaldo, the star of Al Nassr and the Portuguese national team, is determined to stay on the field until he can play an official match alongside his son, Cristiano Jr. Since joining Al Nassr in early 2023, Ronaldo has made a significant impact, becoming the top scorer last season in Saudi Arabia with a record 35 goals. Mutu, who has played in England, Italy, and France, stated, "Ronaldo is committed to playing at least one match with his son, and this ambition keeps him motivated on the field." Cristiano Jr., who is part of Al Nassr's youth teams, has expressed his desire to play with his father. In a previous interview, Ronaldo shared, "My son tells me, don't retire yet, wait a few years until we can play together." Ronaldo, who recently reached the quarterfinals of the European Championship with Portugal before losing to France on penalties, announced that this was his last European tournament with the national team. Cristiano Ronaldo stayed on for the entire 120 minutes of Portugal's Euro 2024 last 16 defeat against France, while Bruno Fernandes was hauled off. Wes Brown has admitted that Bruno Fernandes is likely to be angry after being substituted early in the game against France, but he insists that Cristiano Ronaldo's presence on the pitch was non-negotiable for Portugal. The ex-Manchester United star pointed out that despite Ronaldo's less than stellar performances at Euro 2024, his status remains too much to warrant being subbed. Brown, who boasts 5 Premier League titles and 2 Champions League trophies, also dismissed any suggestion that Ronaldo's missed penalty in the round of 16 clash with Slovenia would have affected his confidence in a shootout. He cited the forward's unwavering mindset, which he's maintained since his time at Old Trafford. Speaking on Reach's new Eurofresh podcast, which you can find, "There was one free kick that was not even of his side, but he took it anyway because he wants to score. I do think it comes to a stage, and the lads will think he's not going to take him off. There's no chance. This is going to be his last Euros." Brown also suggested that Portugal coach Roberto Martinez was likely keen to avoid the media frenzy that would follow if he made the controversial decision to substitute Ronaldo. Confronted with the notion that not substituting Ronaldo might reflect weak management, Brown firmly disagreed, stating, "I don't think it is. He is still that guy who can get you a goal. I don't think there is anyone else in that team who has been scoring outright. Yes, he wasn't playing particularly well, but I don't think the manager wanted that responsibility and the press that comes with it to take him off. That definitely would have come into it a little bit." Discussing Fernandes' potential disappointment at his early departure, the 23-cap England international added he would have been angry. "He came off in the 75th minute and he was actually getting on the ball trying to create. You're going to be frustrated, but if anything, Ronaldo has earned that. I know it is tough, but he has 100% earned the right to stay on the pitch because he can still get you a goal." He also reminisced about Ronaldo's reaction to missed opportunities during his time at Old Trafford, asserting that the Portuguese star's attitude hasn't changed since his younger days. "He missed a couple when I was with him at Man United in important games, so he has been there and done it. It's all about, will he step up again, but as any striker will tell you, it is your job," Brown continued. "You want to take the penalty regardless of what happens. He would have been a little bit disappointed that he missed that one, but he did get through anyway. It's the personality of the player. Regardless, he will want to score, he will want to take it, even if there are some you might miss." Jose Fonte has dismissed the theory that Cristiano Ronaldo helped Portugal to win Euro 2016 with his antics on the touchline. Ronaldo was forced off just 25 minutes into the final against France 8 years ago through injury. After a short spell of treatment, Ronaldo jumped up to stand alongside manager Fernando Santos and seemingly deliver instructions to his teammates. The superstar spent much of the game gesticulating, with Portugal eventually winning the game in extra time thanks to Eder's long-range strike. Many credited Ronaldo's touchline antics for the win as Portugal celebrated their first ever major title. But Jose Fonte, who played 119 minutes of the final in question, has now cast doubt on exactly how much credit Ronaldo deserves. Fonte has dismissed the suggestion that Ronaldo's antics had any impact at all. "We were focused on trying to win the game. Only after we were watching the images, he told UEFA's Legends Lounge series when asked how much Ronaldo had helped Portugal to win the game. That's when we realized what was happening with him and the coach. But we were just focusing on trying to win the game, to be honest." While Fonte has been dismissive of Ronaldo's impact, then boss Santos did insist he had played a role. Santos said at the time. Our captain put in an immense effort. He has amazing team spirit. Twice he tried to get back on the pitch in spite of his injury, but him being in the dressing room and on the bench was very important for us. He believed, just like myself, that it was going to be our night. Meanwhile, Ronaldo is now counting the cost of a penalty shootout defeat to France in what was his final European Championship. Ronaldo scored in the shootout, but crucially Joao Felix missed, sending them crashing out. Ahead of the defeat to Les Blues, Ronaldo confirmed Euro 2024 would be his last major tournament on European soil, but he has not yet closed the door on appearing at the World Cup in 2026 in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Ronaldo was left distraught after Saturday's defeat to the French. He insisted after the game that his side had deserved to go through to a semi-final against Spain. He wrote on Instagram, "We wanted more, we deserved more, for us, for each one of you. For Portugal, we are grateful for all that you have given us and all that we have accomplished so far, on and off the field. I'm sure this legacy will be honored and continue to be built together." The three Lions are among the favorites to win this summer's Euro 2024 tournament, and you can get your hands on the brand new Nike home and away kits before the first whistle.